Hello, and welcome to the video. Today, we are working on our next week of Battlebots predictions. Sorry that the microphone was off for the last one. We'll go over our picks. We both thought Copperhead would beat Gigabyte. Completely true. I'm pretty sure we both picked Sub-Zero. He lost.
Did we pick Sub-Zero? Who did Sub-Zero?
No, I think I picked Jackpot, and you still thought Sub-Zero would overpower him.
Yeah.
So it's 1-1. So I am 2-0. He is 1-1. Gemini versus Uppercut. We both picked Uppercut. Rotator versus, and that was right. Rotator versus Beta. I feel like we both picked Beta, and we were right. That's one of the most controversial judges' decisions of all time, so just don't talk about that too much. Tantrum versus Valkyrie. We both got that right. Big Dill versus Adam 94. We both picked Adam. Adam lost.
Somehow.
In Hypershock versus Gruff. And we even back out because I picked Hypershock and he picked Gruff and Gruff won. Anyway, to go into more detail, this week we got an excellent fight card. Some of these fights are going to be easy wins. Some of them are actually going to be entertaining.
Though what I don't understand is why the main event is Bloodsport versus Endgame while Tombstone is fighting.
None of us understand it. But
Tombstone's literally fighting and he's not the main event.
Well, and okay, so yeah, and like we said, the first match, Slapbox versus Tombstone. Let the Tombstone freebies begin.
Okay, I'm pretty sure Slapbox looks like a
Slapbox
lifter.
has a wedge, it's a lifter, but what are they gonna do against the sheer power of Tombstone?
Obviously, although
Their only hope is to execute a box rush, which is a straight charge at someone from the beginning, like you just rush them immediately. It works against spinners.
I do have a strategy that could work.
What is it?
If they can somehow get behind Tombstone and flip him up on that spinner, then he'll start phasing out. Basically.
But how hard would that be if Tombstone spins into them and knocks a wheel off? Like I said, Tombstone freebies, let it begin. I picked Tombstone.
Okay, yeah, I picked Tombstone.
By the way, for everyone that doesn't watch Battlebots, Tombstone is a bloody legend. Slapbox is new, untested, and bad.
So next up, there's Pain Train. There's two newbies.
Slammo and Pain Train.
Okay, so Pain Train.
Slammo, fun fact about Slammo is actually sponsored by the company of Mobot. Buy a Mobot today. We are not sponsored.
Yeah, that it looks like a crusher.
It is actually, I think, a lifter. Also, one thing to add, all rights belong to Battlebots, Discovery. All rights belong to Discovery and Battlebots. Also, Mobot. So please don't copyright us. I make no money. So, Slammo versus Pain Train. Pain Train is a spinner. Slammo is a lifter. Okay.
To go with Pain Train for this.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is Pain Train spinner is a little bit different. It has these ridges on it, which are going to make it looks like a new Minotaur, you know? And since Minotaur isn't in this year, it's the new Minotaur. But Slammo has proven its lifting abilities. So I'm thinking what's going to happen is, and it looks like, I'm not sure if Pain Train can run inverted. Let me check that real quick. Sorry that this is being recorded not on a professional recording device, but so we're going to check out Pain Train's stats and see what that spinner is really like.
What could happen though, because Slammo's lifters are pretty far apart. So what could happen? I think they're gonna try and get beside Pain Train's spinner if they can do that.
Yeah, Pain Train has these cool.
Then they could just bully him easily.
Yeah, but Pain Train has these cool ridges on his spinner. He might be able to drive upside down, although it's unlikely. And here's the thing.
The thing is, if we don't know how good of a drivers these guys are.
Actually, I have seen exhibition match for Slammo on Witch Doctor's YouTube channel. They seem like pretty good drivers, and I saw it lift up in 100-pound weight, so I think it can handle itself. But I'm still picking Pain Train. I think those little spikes are going to get under Slammo, maybe rip up a wheel.
I'm gonna have to.
Slammo's done.
Alright, next up.
I feel bad for Scorpios. They keep getting put against these really powerful horizontal spinners, and they have no chance.
The thing is, Perfect Phoenix, that one fight, did get it in a really lucky shot.
Well, that wasn't really a lucky shot. That was just how powerful Perfect Phoenix really is.
Alright, I'm gonna have
So what I'm thinking is, Scorpios is gonna have to box rush again. Remember what a box rush is.
Above Perfect Phoenix, I'm assuming Perfect Phoenix is basically gonna
But here's one thing I hate about Scorpios. You see that wedge and has those little points on it?
It's not effective.
It's not. It's meant to center them up higher, or just for decorative purposes, but that means that anyone can get below them. In Perfect Phoenix, like they explained on the last episode, if you weren't there, they have this huge blade with blank spots in between, so they can get closer to them and then hit them. So that means that Scorpios is going to be flying around the battle box all night.
Well, I just want to say.
Yes?
Those spikes, if anything, make it, like, impossible for bots to actually get on top of there.
Unless they go at it from sideways, but still. And like I'm saying, Perfect Phoenix is driven by two 11-year-olds, but it was built and is monitored by the great driver of Tombstone, Ray frickin' Billings.
Yeah, I'm going with Perfect Phoenix.
Perfect Phoenix, for sure.
Next up.
Mad Catter versus Ribbot. But here's one thing. Mad Catter was a joke last season. Nope, they never won a match. They were terrible. But guess what? This season, they came back and they shamed someone. I forget who it was, but they put them to shame.
I can find the fight card. You review that.
Okay. And Ribbot. Ribbot, again, was supposed to be a joke. They won their fight against Tracer, who was so confident, and they got flipped over in like 2 shots. So, it depends on if Ribbot's using their vertical or their horizontal. I think I saw a clip of it. I think they're using their horizontal. Not a good move. No, I mean a vertical, like up and down. Not a good move. I'm really thinking Ribbot is going to... Its exposed wheels are food for the Mad Catter. I think if they had chosen horizontal, they might have had a chance, but... I'm saying Mad Catter takes this one home. What about you? What about you, partner?
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that, but I can't find who Mad Catter was. Whatever, doesn't matter. You know, whatever. I don't think he actually did that.
He did fight. He definitely did fight.
I know.
Anyway, Gamma 9 versus Chomp. Chomp is back, baby.
What happened, interestingly, Gamma 9, not really interestingly, Gamma 9 utterly destroyed Axe backwards.
What?
Did Gamma 9 fight again?
Oh, wait, no, wait, that was what Mad Catter did. I think he ripped Axe backwards in half.
No, that was Malice.
Oh, yeah, and Malice, they're up next. Gamma 9 hasn't fought yet this year, but here's the thing. Chomp is coming back as a walker. It's 500 pounds, a walker, and has this cool hammer. It's basically 2 bots stacked on top of each other.
Gamma 9, exactly.
Gamma 9 is a lifter and a flipper, but here's one thing. Chomp... I expect Chomp to win this. If they get flipped, they might be in a little bit of trouble, but if Gamma 9, I don't even think Gamma 9 can flip them. They're 500 pounds.
Yeah, that's actually what I was going to say. So, if Gamma 9 somehow is actually able to flip Chomp, Chomp does have that hammer.
To self-right.
Yeah, and I doubt Chomp will be able to get flipped on its side because of those, leg protector things.
It has leg protectors. Here's the thing. Against spinners, I see Chomp having problems. But against the flipper Gamma 9, I see Chomp ripping his head apart.
So far, we've only gone blue.
Oh, I know. Wait, we've gone full blue?
Except for Mad Catter.
Hey, Mad Catter, though. Shatter versus Malice. The Omnium wheels on Shatter. I love the way they look.
Okay, so I just like the general way Shatter looks.
No, I just like the way that they work. They beat Ghost Raptor, one of the legends of Battlebots. And Malice, all they have on their resume is beating the terrible Axe backwards.
Yeah, honestly.
So what I'm thinking is...
To be fair, it was a spectacular win.
It was, but then again, it was Axe backwards.
True, but
so now they're facing one of the big boys. Well, not really a big boy, but still. Shatter's hammer landed 2 shots on Ghost Raptor, and their chain fell out, and their weapon wouldn't work. So I'm hoping Shatter landed right in those little top parts of it. You see that there are little slits there, like holes?
Yeah.
It's going to land in there, hit a chain all over. Shatter can just hammer away. Malice will be done. I'm going Shatter. What?
I'm going to have to agree with you. I think Shatter's probably going to try and box rush Malice. Get in a couple shots. Malice is going to probably end up getting away eventually. Maybe hitting like 1 or 2 shots on Shatter.
Here's my full opinion. Shatter's going to box rush Malice, push them into the hammers, the pulverizers. The pulverizer is going to come down on them in Shatter's own hammer. The double hammer is what Chris is going to call it. And then, yeah.
Double hammer action.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
So this might be our first real disagreement. Bloodsport versus Endgame. Who are you liking here?
I'm going to have to go with Endgame for this one.
Oh, I like Bloodsport here. Okay, so explain why you think Endgame's going to get this one.
Okay, the reason why I think this. Because I think what's going to happen is Endgame is probably going to try and box rush Bloodsport. I think Endgame is going to get behind Bloodsport, get under it, and then that spinner's going to go to work on the bottom of Bloodsport. Bloodsport might get in a couple shots, but I'm going with Endgame.
I see that, but I like the wedgelets on Bloodsport over Endgame's Wedge 1 and 2. Bloodsport, even though not made by the same people, looks like a brand new son of Waiachi. He is the new incarnation of Sao.
True.
And here's one thing. Here's
But-
my prediction. They're gonna rush him, run into a wall, and then Bloodsport is going to move out of the way, charge up the blade, and it's over for Endgame. The little wedges are going to get ripped off, and then it's just a spinner against the big world of hurt that is Bloodsport. I picked Bloodsport.
But remember, Endgame destroyed Tombstone.
Actually, it was more of a lucky shot, but yeah. If you're calling the whole Perfect Phoenix Extinguisher thing a lucky shot, you have to call that an even luckier shot.
Alright, fair point. But I'm going Endgame with that one.
Okay, so that's our only disagreement. To run back down through the picks, we got double Tombstone, double Pain Train, double Perfect Phoenix, double Mad Catter, double Chomp, double Shatter, and then I picked Bloodsport, and he picked Endgame. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll come out tomorrow. No, never mind, not tomorrow. Maybe Sunday or Saturday with a, thing about our picks and what was right and what was wrong. So anyway, see you
Merry
later,
Christmas.
guys. Have a Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
And comment down below what you want for Christmas. See you guys. Bye.